So if you've spent any time on skincare TikTok or Instagram lately, you have absolutely heard the term skin cycling. I mean, it is everywhere. It's being praised by dermatologists, beauty editors, pretty much everyone. But is this just another trend that's going to fade, or could it be a legit game changer for your skin? Well, let's break it down.
Does your bathroom counter look like a science lab? Just filled with all these bottles and potions? It is so easy to get completely lost in a sea of active ingredients, layering guides, and these crazy 10-step routines. It often leads to way more confusion than actual clarity.
And all that confusion, yeah, it can have some real consequences for your skin. If you've ever woken up with that telltale redness after getting a little too excited with the retinol, you know exactly what I'm talking about. These are all classic signs that your skin is just overwhelmed and that your protective barrier, which is kind of like your skin's first line of defense, might be seriously compromised. But what if the solution isn't about adding yet another product to the pile? What if it's about having a better strategy? This, right here, is where skin cycling comes in. It's designed to be a really simple, intuitive solution to that very complex problem of skincare overload.
Okay, so what is it really? At its core, skin cycling is just a methodical approach. You dedicate specific nights to those potent, active ingredients. We're talking exfoliants and retinoids, and then you follow them up with nights focused purely on recovery. The entire goal is to get all the amazing benefits of these powerful ingredients without any of the painful irritation.
The term was actually coined by board-certified dermatologist Dr. Whitney Bowe, and she really summarized it perfectly. This isn't about piling on more and more products, it's about creating a strategic rhythm that works with your skin's natural processes, not against them.
All right, so how does this actually work in practice? Well, the classic foundational routine is a super simple 4-night cycle.
On night 1, you exfoliate. You're going to use a chemical exfoliant to slough off those dead skin cells and just prep your skin for what's next. Then, night 2 is retinoid night. This is when you apply your retinol to encourage cell turnover and stimulate collagen. Now, nights 3 and 4, this is where the real magic happens. These are your recovery nights. You skip all the actives and you focus entirely on hydrating and repairing your skin's barrier with soothing ingredients like ceramides and hyaluronic acid. Then, you just repeat the cycle. Simple as that.
So why is this simple schedule so effective? Well, it all comes down to the science of rest, giving your skin the time it actually needs to heal and rebuild itself.
Here's the key. Most skin irritation doesn't actually come from the ingredients themselves, but from how we use them. We either use them way too often, or we layer them in ways that just completely overwhelm our skin. Skin cycling provides a built-in structure that prevents those common mistakes. It's almost like a psychological relief from all that constant guesswork.
This method can be a true game changer, especially if you fall into one of these groups. For those with sensitive skin, it's a total revelation. If you're a beginner just starting with retinol, this is the perfect, gentle way to introduce it. And for anyone who's, maybe gone a little too hard with the exfoliants and needs to repair their skin barrier, this is your road back to healthy skin, for sure.
Now, that classic 4-night routine is a fantastic starting point, but it's not a rigid rule. The real beauty of skin cycling is its flexibility, which has led to what some people are now calling skin cycling 2.0.
And this is where you can really start to tailor the cycle to your specific needs. So an advanced skincare user, for example, might shorten their cycle to include 2 retinoid nights. Someone with very dry or sensitive skin could add a 3rd recovery night, making it a 5-night cycle. And if you're acne-prone, you can even adapt the active nights to cycle between different acne-fighting ingredients.
But no matter how you adjust your cycle, the single most important rule is this. You have to listen to your skin. If it feels tight or irritated or overly dry, that's a clear sign to add another recovery day. Your skin is always the ultimate guide.
So when you boil it all down, skin cycling is about being intentional with your routine. It's a strategic reset that moves you away from a chaotic more is more mentality and gets you into a smarter, more mindful approach that delivers consistent, long-term results.
It's really just a shift in mindset. It's not about using more products or having more steps in your routine. It's about doing things better, using the right products at the right time, and allowing your skin to truly thrive.
So if you're feeling frustrated by your skincare and your skin is showing all the signs of stress, maybe this is the reset you've been looking for. Is it time to stop doing more and maybe start doing things a little bit better?